This will be a quick one because I don't really feel like talking much because I'm a lazy piece of shit. So I spent the last week in isolation because it's been reading week here at Dalhousie University and I have no friends with which to hang out over the reading week, so I've just been by myself the whole time. It all came to an end today on Friday when I got my paycheck and I had about $30 more than I expected. Anyway, I thought I'd use this bonus money to go watch a movie. So what did I pick to watch? That's right, Sonic the Hedgehog. This movie is dumb. And I don't say that in a bad way, because like things can be dumb and still be good. I mean, this movie isn't gonna win any awards anytime soon, but it's still a lot of fun in my opinion. It's clearly a kid's movie. If you didn't get that from the advertising, you definitely get that from the trailers that ran in front of it. It is a movie for kids and any Sonic fans. Sonic as a character is surprisingly charming. I mean, if they'd stuck with the original design, he would not have been. So this movie definitely saved itself a lot of embarrassment in the long run by just doing that again and fixing the design. And as I said, yeah, the character himself, he's pretty great. The human characters are fine. They're like nothing to write home about really in terms of character. They're fine. James Marsden's character is actually pretty alright from where I stand. Dr. Robotnik, I think, is going to be a bit of a hit or miss for a lot of people.
I guess they never miss, huh?
Mostly because Jim Carrey is very much just playing a Jim Carrey character. And if you like that, you'll definitely enjoy his role. If you don't like Jim Carrey, you're kind of stuck, I'm afraid. The plot in of itself, basically, the moment I sat down and the movie started, I could more or less sketch out where it was going. There's nothing in this movie that is going to surprise you at all. So with that, I think I'll just dive into what could loosely be defined as spoilers. But as I said, nothing in this movie will surprise you if you've seen even a single trailer from it. So this movie moves at a pretty good pace. I mean, it would have been hilarious if a movie about a character that says gotta go fast had a plot that doesn't go fast. So this movie moves at a pretty decent clip, which is pretty good. A lot of the plot just kind of happens because plot, like the inciting incident where Sonic gets discovered by the government, that just kind of happens because he's sad and suddenly he's electric and he blows some electricity out. There's no real explanation for that at all. It just happens and you're expected to roll with it. You're also expected to just roll with them, bringing Robotnik in. Their justification for bringing him does not go any deeper than the justification they give for bringing him in the trailer. It's just, oh, we need him. That's it. You're just expected to roll with it. There are a few funny details in this movie that show me that this movie was made by people who do actually care about Sonic and I guess the meme culture surrounding it, because the sanic.jpg picture appears in it, drawn by a crazy old man. On a side note, the crazy old man who drew that picture is actually a family friend of ours. You go, Frank. You're an honorary meme now, doing the church proud. There are a lot of moments where Sonic is sad because he has no friends and he is alone. And on one hand, that's relatable content, but on the other hand, it's played so overhanded that I couldn't help but kind of giggle at them. The actual humor in this movie wasn't terrible. There are a few forced jokes because, you know, kids movie, but most of the humor worked, even if I didn't particularly find it funny. I know a lot of people in the theater did because there were laughs aplenty the whole time. As I'm sure everyone knows by now, Sonic flosses twice in the movie. I don't know what to make of that. I really don't. I mean, it was funny the first time, but the second time he did it, it was just really, again. They tried to pass off a blatant Olive Garden product placement as a joke and it didn't really work. Again, this one would have been fine if they just did it once and let it go, but they didn't. They had to bring it back. And the second time it was just bad. And if you really want to sit and poke at plot inconsistencies, you can. For example, at some point, James Marsden's character is accused of being a domestic terrorist, but he still gets to flash his police badge and get into places. Dr. Robotnik has a ship that didn't travel as fast as Sonic, but he's still a human, so you're supposed to just roll with the fact that he can also move as fast as Sonic in terms of like reflexes and stuff. It's very silly, but this is a kid's movie that does not expect anybody to actually be thinking about things like this. So there's just a great big heap of just go with it that comes with this movie. You know what? I was fine to go with that because it's a fucking Sonic movie. What are you gonna expect? I'm not really sure what else to say. Basically, if you've seen one trailer or both trailers, you know exactly what to expect from this movie. It is not a piece of high art. It is not particularly clever a lot of the times. It's just dumb, but it's good for dumb, in my opinion. Like, it could have been so much worse as that first trailer showed us, it could have been so much worse, and this movie would have been all the worse if they stuck to that initial design. Anyway, that's Sonic for you. It's a perfectly decent movie. If you really want to spend money on it, go ahead, do it. But it is not going to be a movie for everyone, that's for sure. The target audience is kids and Sonic fans, so if you're one of those, go see it. Yep, and that's my thoughts on that, and I really don't feel like talking for any much longer, so goodbye.